Last week we talked about Netflix and Disney kind of separating themselves. Disney's going to leave in 2019 and they'd with their movies, and they'd figure out the Netflix originals with all of that later. Well, apparently from reports from Reuters, I can't say that word, it's saying that Disney seems to have had a change of heart when it comes to the two of their most lucrative franchise. Disney is currently in negotiation with Netflix to keep all Marvel and Star Wars related content on the streaming services past 2019. Disney CEO Bob Iger initially had said that he didn't know what would happen with the two franchises since Disney would be ending their contract with Netflix. However, Netflix Chief Content Officer Ted Sarandos said that the talks to keep the Marvel and Star Wars in their library after 2019 cutoff date are currently ongoing. Disney had no comment on the matter, but Sarandos believes that Disney's streaming services will be complementary to Netflix. So, Allie kind of mentioned this. This is not done, okay? This is not done. This is something that's going to keep going, and Netflix is going to get into a place where they need Disney, and Disney is going to take them over at that point in time.
I know Disney.
Okay.
Disney's a conglomerate.
They are, and they like to play the long game.
Mm-hmm.
Because they can. They've
got everything.
Literally, Scrooge McDuck's water tower full of gold has nothing on the amount of wealth Disney has.
No,
you're not wrong.
It does. It is crazy of all the properties they own. They have Pixar. They have Star Wars. They have Marvel. They have all the Disney classic movies.
Yeah.
They have ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They have the ABC Family.
Yeah.
And all that stuff.
Not to mention the Disney Channel.
Yeah, the Disney Channel.
Bob Iger right now, he's swimming in his own money tower.
I thought you were about to say he's swimming in his own urine. That's
he could be.
That's how just rich he is.
When you're wealthy, you can swim in your own urine.
You heard it here.
You get gold colored pool water, but then it kind of looks like urine.
No, it is straight up urine.
He swims in just liquid gold, but then he'd probably die because,
Yeah, it'd get in your pores. Kind of like the girl from that James Bond movie, The Man with the Golden Gun, where she's all painted gold in his bed and she's dead. And he's like, oh.
Probably shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. He's like, oh, well, that's unfortunate. Let me go find another. Such a misogynist. Anyway, Jessica Jones Season 2. We'll see the return of David Tennant as the villainous Kilgrave. We've talked about this several times. We're like, what are they going to do for a villain? They don't really have anything for a villain. No. And now we're hearing David Tennant's coming back. Everybody was like, oh, David Tennant played a bad guy? It's not going to work out. Oh, my God, David Tennant was amazing as Kilgrave. He killed it.
It really does kill me because...
we're using kill. Get it? Kilgrave.
But people that I talk to, they're like, oh yeah, I'm going to rank the Disney Netflix movies. Daredevil, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Jessica Jones. Or they'll switch Jessica Jones and Iron Fist.
No. No, it's Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage. I didn't watch all of
Iron Fist.
That's the one I hear most is...
Iron Fist, it had its bad moments. The last 3 episodes were great. But...
it was all bad to the 3 last episodes.
Yeah, you got to get through some stuff. There were some high points throughout the whole season.
Like when you get high and you're like,
man.
Iron Fist.
But the people, they're like, just not a lot of action. It wasn't a lot. But it was mind games. That's what I love seeing. There wasn't a lot of her.
You're talking about Jessica Jones?
Yes.
Okay.
There wasn't a lot of her using her superpowers and everything like that.
It was detective work. It's what a Batman movie should be.
But, she's
a detective.
I'm not trying to throw my friends under the bus, but Jake Sasser, Chris Haskins, Willis Cannon, enjoy the bus because it is a great show.
It is a great show. I don't know what you're doing out there.
Like I said,
1,000 cuts. That scene was intense.
Like I said, Daredevil's number 1 for me. But I have Jessica Jones. I've had Jessica Jones at number 2. When they were like, "Oh, this is mine," they're like, "Dude, you're freaking crazy." I'm like, "You guys just don't understand good TV." Especially
if you're putting freaking Iron Fist before Jessica Jones.
That they didn't do that. Iron Fist was down below for them.
Could be.
Now, Luke Cage was pretty good, but the writing for that whole season was mediocre at best. Like, it had some big points, but then it just kind of trailed off, in my opinion. But anyway, Kilgrave will return to torment Kristen Ritter's Jessica Jones for the upcoming second season of Marvel and Netflix series. The EW has just confirmed the news with an exclusive Snapchat of Ritter alongside David Tennant, who will reprise the role of the powerful villain. Kilgrave was a firm fan favorite, so the news of his return should go down well, although there is a question of how he'll manage to resurrect himself after Jones very clearly murdered him via neck snapping in the season 1 finale. Could it be a flashback, perhaps?
Possibly.
Maybe it's PTSD.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like all in her mind.
That would be interesting.
Because, I mean, you saw in, this isn't a spoiler, but the first episode of The Defenders, like, she's still heavily drinking. Well, heavily drinking.
Oh, that's healthy.
Yeah.
That's real.
Like, she has coffee in the morning, and she...
Well, she did that in the first season.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like it was, like, early in the morning, and, like, you see her, there's alcohol bottles in her room, and she's walking with her blonde-haired friend. I can't remember her name. But she's like, oh, here's your coffee. She's like, does this have whiskey in it? She's like, oh, sorry, that's mine.
Oh, you know what else could be yours? Some Loot Crate goodness. For you, the listeners, the viewers of the Nerd Cave, you can go over to Loot Crate. They're offering an opportunity to save 10% on any new subscription at lootcrate.com. All you have to do is enter Bridge 10 at checkout to get 10% savings. Now, if you don't know anything about Loot Crate, it's Comic-Con in a box.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you like Jessica Jones? Here's some Jessica Jones good. Oh, you like Game of Thrones? Yeah, you like The Matrix? We're not putting an orgy in a box, but you got it all there. It's all that goodness.
We're giving you what you need to make your own orgy.
No, that's a different service.
Different service.
We're not sponsored by that. It is the best geek and gamer gear that you can get, from collectibles, apparel, tech gadgets, art, and other epic gear. All of it's there. Loot Crate. It's a monthly subscription. All you got to pay is $20, and with this, you get 10% off of that from 6 to 8 items each month. Now, you got to the 19th at 9 p.m. Pacific time to get that box. And if you miss that cutoff, that's it, Jack. It's done. You got to wait till the next month.
Well, they missed the cutoff.
They missed the cutoff now. You're not getting this month's box. You're getting next month.
You know who didn't miss his cutoff?
Who didn't miss that cutoff?
I didn't miss my cutoff on my Loot Crate.
Oh.
So my Loot Crate should be here about Tuesday. So I'm very excited about that.
You're going to be doing an unboxing video.
I will be doing unboxing videos for the Loot Crates that I get from Tuesday on. So
hey,
I'm excited. If you want to know, what could be potentially in your box, stay tuned to the Nerd Cave Network.
A wise man once said, "What's in the box?" What's in the box? I've never watched that movie.
You still have my Blu-ray of 7.
By supporting Loot Crate, you're supporting our awesome channel, The Nerd Cave. So all you got to do is go over to www.trylootcrate.com/nerdcave and enter the code BRIDGE10 at checkout to get 10% on any new subscription. So there you go. Check it out, guys. Go support us. That's an easy way to save some moolah on your
Who doesn't
Loot
want to
Crate.
save moolah?
I love saving money.
I do too.
I love saving money so I can buy new things. If you enjoyed that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want gaming content, you can go over to Nerd Cave Gaming right there. If you want to support us, you can check out Patreon right there. If you want more videos, check them out right here. Go ahead, pick one of them. I wonder which one you're going to do. If you're going to be cool, you'd pick any of them. All 4 of them. You'd be awesome.